Hello guys, my name is Arthur. This will be my second take since the first one didn't really record, not sure why, but I will be presenting the trans-theoretical model today. So what this is also more commonly known as stages of change model. This was one of the main stages or the main models that I learned while going through my ACSM certification, as well as a couple others that we read in the article earlier in the week. This helps develop and explains why individuals and certain populations progress towards adopting and maintaining healthy behavior changes. Stages of change are used to integrate process and principles of change across major theories. It has its roots in psychotherapy and was developed by Prochaska after the completion of comparative analysis and therapy systems and critical reviews of therapy. There's 5 components. The first one being stages of change, the process of change, decisional balance, which are the pros and cons, self-efficacy, and temptation. So the stages of change, the first stage, there's 5 total, well 6 in total, and so the first one is pre-contemplation, which is no intention to take actions. Individuals unaware of change and of the change that is needed and its benefits. So this could be somebody, so the example I'll use is someone who needs to lose weight, someone who's obese. They're unaware of the consequences that comes with being obese, such as increase of heart disease, increase of cardiovascular disease, and they need to do something about their health, but they're unaware of it, something that they don't care about, but something that they're not really thinking about, and they don't know what the benefits are to losing weight. So contemplation is individual considers negative consequences and behavior and considers changing within the next 6 months. So now they're kind of aware of the health consequences that could happen with being overweight. They know that they have a higher chance of having cardiovascular disease, some kind of heart disease. They're more likely to get diabetic. Pre-preparation is the action plan of the stage. It's to develop the action plan towards behavior change and will begin within the next 30 days. So now this person is looking around. He's trying to find personal training, trying to see what's out there. He could possibly be looking into hiring a nutritionist to help him with his diet, or maybe trying to find ways to kind of change his behavior a little bit through nutrition, maybe snacking on healthier options than the not healthy stuff. So the action is individuals has actively made behavior changes for less than 6 months. So now they're kind of working towards this goal of losing X amount of weight and changing certain behaviors to kind of help with that. And they've been kind of consistent about it, but it hasn't been more than 6 months. They're still kind of new to it, so they're still taking action towards that goal. Maintenance is individual has maintained changes during the action phase. He's established new behaviors and maintained them for 6 months, and is working to prevent relapse. So prevent to regain the weight that he just lost. He's doing things to kind of keep to kind of continue his behaviors and to reinforce them a bit. And then termination, this was a new term for me. I don't remember learning about this when I went through my certification, but this was in the article we read earlier this week. And so that's the individuals who have changed, have no temptations to return to old behaviors, and have a lifetime of maintenance, no matter what the individual's mood is. So this could be, after a certain amount of years, they finally got to, they achieved, the goal that they want to get. They lost the weight. They have these new behaviors now, and they're at a point to where they don't need to schedule it. They just go do it. They're disciplined to go to the gym. They're disciplined to work on their nutrition, and to keep the behaviors that are more ideal for them for their health. So next one is decisional balance, which are the pros and cons. The pros: what are the benefits of changing? Cons: what are the costs of changing? So what are the benefits of changing? Well, your increase of heart disease, cardiovascular disease, becoming diabetic, and having some kind of metabolic disease decrease significantly. And then what are the cons? Well, just will kind of depend from person to person. There's not really any cons with losing weight, but maybe the cons could be, you like to go with your buddies every week to the bar, and you have a few drinks, and you're eating pizza, burgers, wings, food that are not so healthy, and so that could be something that's kind of keeping you from losing weight, or that is what caused you to gain weight. So that could be the first con, to kind of that sacrifice of hanging out with your buddies and having a few drinks and some food. Could be a con to some people, but this will probably be kind of depends on the individual. Efficacy, which is confidence and temptation. Confidence is confidence that an individual can engage in healthy behavior across different challenging situations. Temptation is the temptation to engage in unhealthy behaviors across different challenging situations. And so this is kind of straightforward. Confidence, you have the confidence to be able to continue or make healthy behaviors no matter what the challenging situation that you're kind of put in. And the temptation is, it's very common. We all get the temptation to, go out and want to go out and get a burger, or go get a soda, or maybe get a milkshake or something. Especially depending on what the situation is, you might be tempted to do, if you go out with your buddies, you might be tempted to get a pizza rather than to get, a salad with grilled chicken or something, or to get a soda or a beer rather than getting some water. Process of change. There was a couple that were listed. I put a few on here. So consciousness raising, so finding and learning new facts, ideas, tips to support the healthy behavior change. So this could be as simple as maybe looking for different podcasts that release weekly episodes, and they talk about the science of exercise and nutrition, so you're kind of learning more about that, or they kind of put out ideas on how you could kind of continue or maintain certain behaviors, or maybe improve your health even more, just kind of depending what the circumstances you're in. Self reevaluation is the realization that the behavior change is an important part of the identity of a person. Self-liberation, making a firm commitment to change. Healthy relationships is seeking and using social support for healthy and behavior change. So this I think is a important thing to kind of to have healthy relationships with people, and that could be your family being supported for you for wanting to lose weight, or maybe you happen to meet somebody else who has a similar challenge as you and a similar goal. They want to lose X amount of weight to avoid certain increase of health risk, and so you guys are able to kind of support each other throughout your guys' own process and path or road to losing whatever the amount of weight is you want to lose. Counter conditioning is substitution of healthy alternatives for unhealthy behaviors. So this could be something as simple as snacking on some fruit or some nuts or vegetables rather than going to the vending machine and getting out a pasta. Or if you do go to the vending machine, maybe get something that's a little bit more healthy, like a granola bar that's low in fat, or some almonds, cashews, or something. And then another thing that could be this is maybe instead of spending 20 minutes scrolling through Instagram, you could go out for a nice 10-15 minute walk or something. Stimulus control, adding reminders to engage in healthy behaviors. So this could be something as putting a reminder if you work at home, putting a reminder to get up every so often, or to maybe get down and stretch. Help it do a couple exercise for posture. Help stretch, open up the hips, loosen up the hamstrings. And that is it. Thank you.